Maybe it's time to let the old ways die. Takes a lot to change, man. Hell, it takes a lot to try.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Okay.
Tell me something, girl.
Do you write songs or anything?
I don't sing my own songs.
Why?
Almost every single person has told me they like the way I sounded, but that they didn't like the way I look.
I think you're beautiful.
I'll fall
Hey.
What?
I just want to take another look at you.
in all the good times. I find myself longing for change.
Here's what we're gonna do. We come sing that song that I love.
No, I can't do that.
Look at me. All you gotta do is trust me. That's all you gotta do.
We're far from the shallow now. Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void?
Jackson Maine talked about how music is essentially 12 notes between any octave. 12 notes and the octave repeats. Podcasting, on the other hand, is essentially one or more voices. These voices talk about topics that interest them, like, for example, movies. And that conversation repeats. It's the same story told over and over forever. And today, these worlds collide as this podcast is talking about that story, the story of Jackson and Allie Maine, two American musicians doing the best they can as Fine Movies, Fine Spirits talks A Star is Born. Not the 1937 A Star is Born starring Janet Gaynor and Frederick March, and not
That's the one I watched.
Not the 1954 A Star is Born starring Judy Garland and James Mason, and not
I can watch that one today.
And not the 1976 A Star is Born starring Barbara Streisand and Chris Christopherson. No. Today we are talking about the 2018 wholly original film A Star is Born, starring Bradley Cooper and Stephanie Germanotta, aka Lady Gaga.
Madonna.
And as usual, I'm not a solo act in this podcast. No. You've already heard both voices. Joining me as usual, is the rest of the band. First up is a man who has something to say and a way to say it that people listen to. That's the whole bag. Mr. Christopher Morris, how are you this fine summer evening, and what are you drinking?
I am doing well, Michael, and I am drinking gin on the rocks like Jackson Maine. Very hardcore. Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore?
And he was. Well, that leads me right to next up is a man who finds it ain't so hard keeping it so hardcore. My pal David. And tell me something, boy. Have you ever stopped in a mirror, got a good look at yourself, and say, I just want to take another look at you?
I have. However,
I was going to use that. I was going to use that when Dave left.
I'm drinking a Sun Cruiser, which I feel is totally opposite of what this movie feels like.
Right. I had to drink
because
heavy,
after watching
not
it
too heavy.
for the second time, I definitely wanted to kill myself.
Jesus. Well, it was definitely heavy drinking, heavy painkillers. Whether you're
It's the second saddest movie we've done. I'm going to get to that,
I
in my
think the-
opinion.
Well,
Michael, what are you
it's the
drinking?
second saddest movie after that movie
Manchester
I
by the Sea.
watched.
Yeah.
Manchester by the Sea was fucking saddest. Yes.
Yes, I am
But-
drinking since we're deep in summer. Nothing says summer more than a Bud Light Lime. Again, because I cannot keep it hardcore. This is as hardcore as I get, and just the first shot we see of him isn't the first shot he's taking pills.
Jackson
right
Maine
away.
drinks that for breakfast.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Oh my goodness.
Very, very, very heavy subject.
So, A Star Is Born from 2018. Today is the first day that I've ever seen this movie, and yet
yes,
Tammy watched it years ago. My wife watched it years ago and had the soundtrack and was playing it constantly. So many of these songs,
you know all the music.
I knew a lot of it already. I mean, everyone knew "Shallow," but so many of the other songs, I was like, oh, I know that one. I know that one. So it felt familiar, even though, and I knew
Should we
how it
get your
ended.
verdict yet? Or yeah,
Oh.
I know that's too bad that you knew how it ended.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure I did, believe it or not, because I have never seen the originals. I didn't pay attention. I heard Judy Garland.
Yeah, that was one of them. That
Yeah.
was the 50.
I heard she was unbelievable in that role. I heard the Streisand Christopherson one was kind of a bore.
Oh, really?
But
That's-
yes, but this I love it. So we announced it last pod, and Dave, I'm going to have a top 5 Dave bad reactions
Dave's
to
reactions,
the movie
yeah.
announcements. Yeah, but you know what? So I'm sorry, not sorry. This movie's great.
All right, I watched it a while ago, and you know what? I watched it today because I had to give it. I wasn't gonna watch it again. I wasn't even gonna watch it again because I was like, ugh.
Yeah, I
I told
honestly
Mikey
didn't watch
that,
it
but
over and over again.
That's
Yep.
that's why I said to Mikey, I'm like, I can't. Well, that's why I asked you guys to get to 8 because I'm like, I started it late. I'm like, I gotta watch it, and I don't hate it. I actually like it. It's just so fucking depressing.
It
The ending
is.
is so fucking depressing.
It is
Ugh.
depressing.
I just told my daughter, I'm like, I might have to kill myself later.
Oh, that's
Right
good.
up.
That's good. Put that on her. Now, what scene are you on right now? Because I feel like you're watching it.
I'm watching it again.
That's what I meant.
I'm watching the one he pees himself after playing Roy Orbison. Him
That
playing that
part's
Roy
hard to
Orbison
watch.
song, unbelievable. But
That was awesome. That was awesome
Wow.
that he was a mess. By the way, so we
Hey,
haven't heard
Brady.
Mikey's take on it. Is it a thumbs up or a
Uh,
thumbs down, Mikey? And I'm not,
I'm going to
doesn't matter.
say it is a
Yeah.
thumbs up, and not to spoil things, but I'm going to say it was my favorite movie of the day.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going to say that. Yes. And you that'll be something. Now, by the time people hear this, that'll be some time has passed. They can go back and listen to the Chris and I on a different show. But it was depressing and hard to watch. But I was so impressed by Lady Gaga. I mean, I love
Amazing.
her singing anyway, but acting too. I mean, I saw her. Okay, the other thing I've seen her in is the second Joker movie, which is not a good movie, but even though she's, pretty good in it, I was impressed by all the acting actually. And I was like,
He was actually more amazing. We'll get to the Oscar stuff, but yep.
I thought, is Bradley Cooper? He's putting on a voice, right? Like he's doing a voice, isn't he?
He hung out with Eddie Vedder, and he never said that he was talking like him, but he talks a lot like Eddie
Oh,
Vedder.
I thought he was trying to talk like his brother a little too. Like
I thought he
was
sounded like his brother a
That too.
lot too.
trying to trying to bring himself down. It's a lot easier to get down to Sam Elliott than to bring Sam Elliott up to sound like someone else.
Sam Elliott's voice is got to be the top 5 voices
It
in
is-
all of acting
yeah.
forever.
So good. His scenes were unbelievable too.
you
So
wanna buy a truck.
I actually had this written. This was on the list for a long while, and my friend Jen, who will be waiting for a long time. Hopefully, she's still a listener when this comes out.
Happy
Was
250th.
pushing for this too. Was pushing for this. Happy 250th. And I just was like, I'm gonna make no way Mikey's gonna see this if I don't bring it to one of your shows. So when you think about it, it's very ballsy by Bradley Cooper to say, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to write and direct and star in, and
Produce.
I think Lady Gaga's going to produce. I think Lady Gaga's going to work, which she does. We can all agree she
Was it Lady Gaga
works
or
in the part.
Madonna?
Yeah,
Is this joke still going?
he had to fit. David,
But
you were
then the
supposed
fact
to-
that he could, the fact that he's like, I'm going to sing
not only sing,
this music,
I think he learned how to play the instruments.
learned how to play
and
guitar.
Wrote some of the songs too.
Very convincing. So the absolute horseshit Oscar that went to Rami Malek with his fucking giant choppers doing lip syncing Freddie Mercury.
Not even Freddie Mercury.
One of the
Freddie
biggest.
Mercury
Okay, first of all, let's not compare.
No, it was Freddie.
Okay,
No,
first
it
of all,
wasn't.
let's not compare.
Really?
Let's not compare the movies, because if you compare the movies,
Well, we're
I'm
talking about
not honest
Oscars.
with you.
We're talking about Oscars.
I was wondering why we were
that
comparing
movie.
these two
That movie
movies.
sucked. That movie sucked.
That movie did not suck. It did not suck.
It sucked. It was terrible.
If you like
It was
I
terrible.
liked it.
It's great.
If you like Queen, you just put on Queen. Yeah, the movie doesn't make the movie good. So the reason I'm comparing it is because, as Mikey's going to bring up, the
Are you
Oscars.
homophobic? Are you homophobic?
With the Oscars of that
through it.
year,
Just go through it. Just push through it.
A Star Is Born probably should have won. It was kind of a week for best film. Maybe should have won. Mikey, you want to go over the nominations?
Yeah, let me go through the stats first. This is from 2018.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Directed by Bradley Cooper.
Get me fired up.
If you click under writers, there are so many names. Eric Roth, Bradley Cooper, Will Fetters. They wrote this screenplay based on a 54 screenplay by Miles Hart. And they also have every screenplay from the 1976 to the 1954, and then the two guys who wrote the original story back in the 30s. They all got story credits. So I don't know if their families or their estates get some sort of money from this. It is starring Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper, Sam Elliott, and in the role of a lifetime, Andrew Dice Clay.
He's great.
Who I thought had some sort of prosthetic eye, but then I realized he had Bell's palsy, and that's why one of his eyes.
Oh yeah, I wondered the same thing. Looks like it's in there for effect.
And he was the most undiced. Dave and I. Do you remember Dave? We saw Dice at the restaurant in Andover. Yeah, and he's full Dice. He was hilarious. And it's just here he just played those were some of my favorite characters. Were the dad and his friends. They were awesome.
Oh, it was awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome. And the moments between him and Ellie.
Yeah,
when he's like he's just looking at her like just you're the best person. But go ahead.
This movie was a massive success. It has a 90% Rotten Tomatoes critic score, 80% on the audience score, an 88 must-see on Metacritic, an A at Cinema Score, and on a budget of only $36 million because they didn't really have to pay for many music rights because they wrote them all. It made $215 million in the U.S., $224 internationally for a worldwide box office of $439 million.
Well, I think the music actually pushed the movie too.
I agree with you 100%. That song is great. It's actually good music, and that song's a great song.
Yeah.
And the way they do it too. Go ahead.
And at the Academy Awards, it was nominated for a ton of things. It was nominated for Best Sound Mixing, which lost to Bohemian Rhapsody. Nominated for Best Cinematography.
What was Bohemian Rhapsody on fucking Rotten Tomato? Not 90.
You want me to look that up right now?
30 points less. No, it was 60. I don't know how it was positive.
It wasn't
fucking
60.
Terrible.
It is 60.
Yes, it was 60.
It is 100%
60.
60. 85 on the audience, but 60 on the 60 on the critic score. Now back to Best Cinematography lost to Roma. Best Adapted Screenplay lost to Black Klansman. Best Actor in a Supporting Role.
I mean, I could see that because
lost to Mahershala Ali for Green Book. Best Actress in a Leading Role, Lady Gaga lost to Olivia Colman for The Favorite.
The Favorite. That she should have won. Lady Gaga should have won. Lady Gaga should have won.
Oh, I don't know. I know Olivia Colman.
Yeah, she's a great actress. That's
I don't know.
She was good in that. But
Best Actor in a Leading Role, Bradley Cooper lost to Rami Malek for Bohemian Rhapsody.
That's outrageous. Rhapsody. One of the biggest injustices ever.
I actually thought Rami Malek was great, but he did lip sync.
No, he wasn't.
To an impersonator. Who sounds exactly like Freddie Mercury. Best Picture, it lost to Green Book, but it did win Best Original Song, which to me, for Gaga, I think is almost. It's almost. I mean, if you see her win, I mean, she is like completely emotional for that.
I don't remember it. Yeah.
Okay,
much
I will
better
say
than her Grammy.
The acting in this movie, the story in this movie was better than Bohemian Rhapsody. I'll give you that.
Emotionally, one's a true story. I mean, one's a true story. I actually love this story. Freddie Mercury. Yep.
No, it was a little bit more.
And I didn't just say that. Yep.
But I did love. You can't shit on Bohemian Rhapsody either. I like that.
It's terrible. It's not even. It's not like I would say. Okay, yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay.
I think
the movie.
Part of Bohemian Rhapsody's any issue I think might be the fact that that the guy who directed it kind of went AWOL while he's directing it. What's his name from Unusual Suspects? Who kind of got Me Too?
Bryan Singer.
Yeah, Bryan Singer just kind of, and they brought another guy in to kind of finish the directing, who Dave might know as a child actor from the Scott Baio film Bugsy Malone. All true.
Gee, someone left the movie and then they had a fill-in. You can't tell that with such a quality movie like that.
I did like that movie though, but I'm not here to compare. I'm not here to compare.
I know. Right.
So, yeah, I'm watching this like I enjoyed seeing her rise, and I'm like, oh, he's getting depressed.
The first half of it's great, right? I mean, it's all great, but I'm saying the first half is how they meet and everything, and
he's sincere,
and how she sings. Yeah, he's really likable, like his character. He's just awful, addict and depressed tortured soul, and then you got the tinnitus on top of that. He's losing his hearing.
I thought that was,
and that was so sad about his father, and it's obviously it's about trauma, and
he's got this older father who he thinks he's close to, and Sam Elliott's like, it's not the way you remembered it. And then it's a small moment where you find out that when he was like 13, he tried to kill himself.
Yeah, when he's in rehab, he says the story, and they're laughing about it.
And then later you see the belt, and I'm like, oh, for some reason, I know this is awful. For some reason, I thought he drowned himself, and then I thought, how could the song be The Shallows? Like I was like, how could that be the song? But I really thought he just was gonna like walk into the ocean or something. I don't know where that thought came.
What the fuck?
There was
I don't know why.
There was foreshadowing. I guess they showed his face on a billboard early in the movie, and you see like nooses. There was like
I noticed that. Yeah, with the rainbow billboard. I was wondering why. Like, it did draw my eye.
So the scenes, when he met her, and I thought it was great. It was like realistic. How he's just talking about her fucking nose, and he just like when she sang the song, when she came up with the song in the parking lot.
Tell me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore?
Is that me?
That's you.
You just write that now?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I'm falling. In all the good times, I find myself longing for change. I started writing this song the other day, and maybe that could work, like as a chorus or something. I have to think if I can remember it. I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. I never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
Holy shit.
And then
And
she
he's
used
just the way he's looking at her,
like she
the
had
way
a chorus,
he's like, holy shit.
and she's putting it together right. Like, she's like, maybe that works with this.
Well, like, she
had good
kind of
chemistry.
saved him a little bit. She saved him a little bit, I feel, and gave him some kind of purpose and hope.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
then when
but
she
it's
started
also
going her own way.
Yep, it's obviously about her rise and his fall at the same time, and then it's almost like symbolic, like he has to sacrifice himself so she can. I mean, and then that awful that character was terrible. Her manager slash producer was just a little over the top, and he basically go kill yourself.
Kind of did, right?
Yes, that song was terrible.
Oh, it was definitely bad.
The song was terrible. I think it was supposed to be bad. Let me bang out the plot
real quick though.
Yep.
One thing, if I paid tickets to go see Jackson Maine, and he's like, to finish out the concert, here's my girlfriend playing, I'd be like, what the fuck is this?
I know.
Who is this?
Because he's like Southern rock.
But then she sings, and you're like, wow, that's fucking great. So shut the fuck.
You probably would. You probably would.
I'm sure that's great, but like that's the end of the concert.
But you've been to concerts where they'll have like.
I've been to concerts where the opening act has kids from Iron Maiden in the band. If they came out and sang with the band, I think That
sounds terrible.
It wasn't great.
Okay, I've been to a Pearl Jam concert last year, and they brought
Pearl Jam.
Singers when they were singing together. It was
they bring out?
Great.
That was the end of the show. Yeah. The end of the show. That was the closing
Irish fucking.
They had the Irish.
It probably wasn't the final. It probably wasn't the encore.
I'm not
the
saying,
end of the encore.
I'm not saying not bring her out.
Final brought him out.
I get
you. Brought him out,
connection
and they sang a few songs together. It was great.
I like that. I'm saying end. You weren't listening.
I hear what you're saying. He's Southern rock.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't think he's country. I mean, they say he's a little countryish, but
it's like I would think Southern rock to rock.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
exactly. Yeah. That is a good point.
Dave's comparison is completely wrong, but
point taken for the last song. But I could also see people be like, but right, not the last song. Be like, holy shit, this lady's.
Oh yeah, no. When the first time she came out was awesome.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Southern rock singer Jackson Maine, who was privately battling alcohol and drug addiction, performs at a concert and ends up meeting Allie at a nightclub. Turns out to be a waitress, singer-songwriter, and they hit it off after helping arrange her song "Shallow," which becomes a YouTube sensation. I loved the scene with her dad and the friends.
How do they know?
Talking about algorithms. Jackson and Allie form a romantic relationship. Jackson becomes angry after his half-brother Bobby sold off their ranch of their father, who was also an alcoholic, who Jack seemingly looked up to. After Jackson and Allie are married, with the Dave Chappelle scene, it seemed he was good too, actually.
And Eddie Griffin. Eddie Griffin as the.
Oh yeah, he just comes in. Jackson struggles with Allie's success and his decline, which hits the low point after she wins a Grammy, and he urinates himself on stage.
I can't believe I'm holding one of these. Thank you to Rez Gavra, my manager. Thank you for believing in me and telling me to get back from behind the piano and onto the stage. Oh. And because of him, I am. We're having a lot of fun tonight.
Look.
If I haven't thanked you yet, just...
You just say you're up there.
Yeah, I know. I started out singing with this beautiful man, and I'll sing with him for life. Right, baby?
Yeah.
I'm so blessed to be in the company of such wonderful musicians. This is a dream come true, and all I can say is believe in yourself and don't give up, because there is a spot on that stage for you. Good night.
Shit. What? Oh, you get me.
Baby, just turn it.
Jack joins a rehab program where we learn he tried to kill himself at age 12 and reveals his worsening tinnitus. After he apologizes to Allie and tells... That was some rough stuff when the scene with her in the bath. Apologizes to Allie and tells Bobby he really idolized him, not their father. Just a soul-crushing scene right there. After Allie cancels her tour, asshole manager Rez tells Jack he's holding her back. Allie leaves to record her album. Jack hangs himself in the garage. Bobby visits Allie and tells her it was Jack's fault alone. In the closing scenes, Allie performs a song as a tribute to Jack, which we see as flashbacks being written by Jack about his love for her.
Don't wanna feel another touch. Don't wanna start another fire. Don't wanna know another kiss. Baby, I'll stay on your lips.
Don't wanna give my heart away to another stranger. Don't let another day begin. Won't let let the sunlight in. Oh, I'll never love again. Never love again. Never love again. Oh, I'll never love again.
That part is also
that part's
just,
great.
oh.
The Sam Elliott and her together, that scene was great.
Yes.
Where he said, I was like, how could they think they know him? But then you realize
I know.
it was worth it. It was worth something.
Some kid started singing one of his songs in a bar I was in the other night. They're playing his songs everywhere. At first I got angry. I don't know why. I guess I felt like, how could any of these people feel like they knew him, who he really was? But then something changed, and it soothed me. That it wasn't all for fucking nothing.
We now have two Davids in the Zoom. Neither one have audio.
Neither one has a face, or is.
We see one coming through. There he is.
Oh, there he is. Good. I hope he's not talking about Bohemian Rhapsody again. Dave, brushing scene when the brother. I was like Sam Elliott driving after I watched that.
Yeah, I saw that. I go, there's the GIF. There's the GIF that Chris sent.
Yes. Oh, you hadn't seen that GIF before?
No.
It was kind of a famous.
I was
like,
oh,
maybe I shouldn't send this.
Yeah.
Maybe I know. I mean, it looks like it. But yeah, the scene at the end, you're like, she's singing the whole song, the sad song, and then you see the flashback to him writing it with her.
That was tough.
Just so effective.
The look in her face as he's writing. He's like, I just wrote this little thing. Here we go, and it's like, oh,
great flick.
I you know what?
I'm not saying we're done, but
no, I quite enjoyed it. There was a scene. Oh, the scene you talked about where Jackson comes and punches his brother. That was such great acting between them because they're fighting, and then you think they're kind of making up as he gets in his face and he starts, breaking down, Sam Elliott, and then they start saying insulting things to each other again, and then he takes off.
Fuck, you shed a tear for that piece of shit you idolized for no goddamn fucking reason. All Dad ever did for you was make you his fucking drinking buddy. And he'd be right there with me, he was still alive, and you fucking know it. What did you think? That I was gonna fucking take care of it? While I'm fucking cradling your ass all over the goddamn world. Yeah. It's a good excuse. Raising a little brother so you don't have to deal with the fact that you were no fucking good. I was no good. Why'd you steal my fucking voice? Huh? You have nothing to fucking say. You were too proud to sing any of the songs I ever wrote. You know, I got something to say now, pal. I'm done being your fucking errand boy. I quit.
that was so good. So good. I just thought Bradley Cooper was so good too as a drunk. You know what I mean? He put stuff in there like the bloodshot eyes, but like when he was like almost falling, dropping. Oh yeah, they made him like reddish.
Yeah,
he just looked like a mess. But he was so likable, right? He was like
but
charming. You could see him even at the beginning.
The Grammy Awards. That was just rough. And I love that Dice got in his face. Like, what the F did you do?
Yeah. And then she mentions, my dad loves you. And he was, crying because he felt terrible about that. He knew he said bad stuff, which, by the way, he when he calls her ugly, he ad-libbed that. It was a rough scene. I mean, she really, all right, don't bring up the father. He said you're cross the line. She was kind of like poking the bear. Dave, you look confused. What's the?
He's looking at his other phone, and we can't hear you at all.
Dave, you're on mute.
Not a thing.
I think Dave.
I don't think he's even muted. I just can't hear him.
Yeah, maybe he's.
Now he's muted. This is going great.
You connected to your phone, Dave?
Nope. No audio, buddy.
So,
why is it hard to do a show with Dave?
by the way, such a sad lyric when you think about it, that she's just, and in the bad times, I fear myself,
yeah.
Which is just a regular, it's just part of the.
She saw it right away. I mean, he wasn't hiding.
She did. The first thing she said to her father, he's a drunk,
They at the bar, like when they're talking,
right.
He puts down something and she just kind of looks like this little look like, Jesus, how many did you
You're drinking
like
straight gin like I am right now.
Like Chris is right now, yes.
On the rocks, though, and a lime.
Now, David's going to keep talking, and yet I don't know if he realizes we can't hear him at all.
I wonder if he can hear us.
Can you hear us?
He's saying Mikey, you must have an issue with your and mine.
Yes. Everyone has an issue except
connections because.
Why don't you try leaving and coming back, or just leaving?
Yeah, it was almost like he had two connections.
Oh, he did because he disconnected it.
But maybe one was still. I don't know.
Okay, I see you. Oh, I was wondering. Oh,
so this Chappelle scene was great, but it's kind of out of the blue where he just he's in that.
It must have been like a childhood friend.
Quick scene. Oh, this is what I wanted to say. You know what Bradley Cooper? You probably knew him first from this show, right?
From Bradley Cooper,
late '90s.
The first thing I knew Bradley
Jennifer
Cooper
Garner.
from. No, I did not know her from Alias. The first.
Oh, you didn't watch? Okay, yep.
The first thing I knew him from was Kitchen Confidential, where he played an Anthony Bourdain character. It was like a show that was like maybe half a season, and then it was then he was Midnight Meat Train or something, and then Wedding Crashers.
There he is.
Wedding Crashers is the
so
first
he
time
was
that I kind of
he was in Alias. Two guys that were in Alias with him, he took to this. His limo driver was one of the.
Okay, Greg Grunberg. That guy is J.J. Abrams' lucky charm. He puts him in everything J.J. Abrams does.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And then also the guy who played the counselor. We saw him in L.A. Confidential. He was in Alias.
I do like that they never explained. He's like, "Do you like cheese puffs?" And he's like, "No." He grabbed the cheese puffs, and then you see later the limo driver. He's like, oh, and he was great. I like that guy.
He was. He's like, I have to wait outside.
You know what's disturbing?
He's back.
You know what's disturbing?
Someone being
scene where he's with
himself?
When he's with Lady Gaga, the last scene that they're together, and she's laying on him, and she's like, "I'm going to this concert." And he's like, "I'll meet you there." You can see it in his eyes that there is no way he's going there, and and that fucking tears you apart. This movie tears you apart.
It does.
It's
I was saying, I don't know if you heard, but and then the scene where you see them writing it together, Dave. Probably the third time I've said it.
I get sad. The dog just outside the garage, and you kind of.
Oh my god!
Well, when you see it put the stake down, and I was like, you just at that point you knew. I mean, the first time I watched him do that, I'm like, yeah, he's this is not it. This is done. And I remember it affecting me for days after this movie. Watching it, I don't know why. It just affected me.
It affected you for days. You said it. You said you barely watched. Didn't you say it was? It was.
I fucking like
if a movie affects you for days, I know.
So this has come a long way, though. I have to say, because while I was watching the movie today, David called me and goes, "Oh, we're doing this movie. I hate this movie. Lady Gaga's stupid. I hate the songs. Move in the shadow."
Did you record that?
So I said, "I go just say that you really like the Sean Penn and Madonna together," and he completely dropped the Sean Penn.
Oh, he took it and ran with it. So we can blame you about the Madonna bit that the audience is only going to hear about 10% of.
I wanted to hear him hate it, and he comes in and he likes it.
Yeah, I hear you. It's a great.
Well, you see, addiction just takes
movie.
its toll.
I didn't. Yeah, and it's just such a sad love story too.
He's seeing himself as
a great story, even though not original. Yep.
But he's definitely seeing himself as the albatross or the anchor holding her down, and he's like, she'd be better off without me. That's what he probably thinks.
Of course. Although he was 100% right when he was kind of bashing her awful song that she sang on Saturday Night Live.
Still, it's her trying to make a
She's
career.
definitely sold out. She's sucked.
She
But
did
she
a
sold
little.
out.
I guess the last song before she sang it, she had found out like a real friend of hers had died in real life. So yeah, extra
was,
emotional.
like,
but her
the fact-
performance was fantastic.
Oh yeah, but the fact that she's singing her song, she goes, "Go check, is he here yet?" Oh, they're like,
I know, that was awful.
She goes, "Go check, go check." And I was just like, "Oh, she's singing her concert. She probably had."
When
the rest
she's
of the concert.
saying, it's going to be beautiful, and it's gut wrenching.
And it was just like, I hate to be like, I was looking, I'm like, what can you see in the garage? You just see a little movement. It was just, that was like tastefully
yeah. So that's
done,
one.
But
one thing I guess they did was a lot of times they showed like red around her. When they showed her, it was red, and a lot of things around him were blue, like just symbolically, I guess. And then I get, you see the blue police lights at the end, but it's just like blue
and red.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching
and
right now.
red,
It's
right.
right
You
on
saw
her
red.
at the end. It's right on her at the end right now.
that Bradley Cooper, he's
Yeah, see, I'm not always full of
guy.
shit.
Have you seen? Did you see Maestro?
Yeah, I didn't, but I heard mixed reviews.
Yeah.
It didn't really interest me, but I think it's great that he is just now doing stuff like that.
More interested.
Like
in
he's like, all right, I'm going to just do. It's just amazing that he did this. And then last night or 2 nights ago, I happened to be after I watched this. The Hangover happened to be on. I'm like, I can't believe the fucking guy from The Hangover.
And I noticed Todd Phillips is
From
one
the
of the
Wedding
producers
Crashers
on this.
Yes.
So
he said something crazy to him, like, if you see in you what I see in you, he gave him like a great speech.
Well, I mean,
supposedly.
here's the thing: Bradley Cooper he had addictions. He had a massive addiction problem.
He did.
You know that, right? Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was an alcoholic. He had to stop drinking. Like he stopped drinking years ago, but he was in a bad way. I think this is why he actually had a good connection with that character.
He does a great job, and also great hair. Dave wishes he had Jackson Maine hair, right, Dave?
I think we all do, right? I think we all do, right?
We all do.
I think we all do, Mikey, right?
I'm not sure if that
do.
Jackson Maine hair was, a real mane or, I don't know about Bradley Cooper with his hair. I'm not sure.
Oh, how about he put his hat down?
That was rough. I thought he was going to pull that thing over. Like
I did too. I even forgot. Like I said, so I watched this movie. When it came out.
Did you read?
I don't know.
Honestly,
this last time the
music makes me emotional.
I had to watch alone. That's for sure. Like with a handful of scenes. But I don't. The first time I saw it, I hadn't watched it since somehow because I didn't think it was like completely rewatchable. You know what I mean? Which is like
$1 Million Baby.
like $1 Million Baby. If I see 3/4 I saw 3/4 of that, and that's all I had. I was good for life. I was good for 100 lives.
Stay around till the final round.
So so I hadn't seen it, but I knew it was great, and yes, and Bohemian Rhapsody. Freddie Rami Malek won an Oscar too, Dave. Do we have to go through Oscars? And
well, you agree. You use it you use Oscars.
No. You agree with Oscars. You're the one who always brought up $1 Million Baby Oscars.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Sorry,
I think.
But then the same. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Mikey.
Yeah, but I think
he wins them
on the
all.
side of the winners. Dave goes with winners. That's
exactly. But the point was,
you know what? Also had a great scene in this movie. Was Chappelle. He was really good in this.
You might have missed. Yeah, you might. And it wasn't. It was never mentioned, but he must have been like a musician who worked with him because he had all these guitars.
Right, just that relationship with him. Yeah. Right, he just
like that whole like going out to sea and like just coming into a port and you stay a couple of days and you stay a little longer.
Oh yeah, his little speech. Yeah,
that was great. That was a good speech.
That was great.
Float out to sea, and then one day you find a port. Say I'm gonna stay here for a few days. A few days becomes a few years, and then you forgot where you were going in the first place. And then you realize you don't really give a shit about where you was going because you like where you're at. I like where I'm at. I didn't even realize I liked it so much until I saw your ass sleeping in the grass this morning.
It's great. The movie. Very, yeah. It's excellent. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know.
It took me 8 years.
Who likes it out of the crew? I know Greg likes it. I'm sure Sean is not a fan.
My brother loves it.
Your brother likes this movie?
Yeah, he loves music. Oh. So I think he likes it.
But yes,
what does that mean?
Yeah, maybe he doesn't like it. I don't know. I really don't know.
Made that.
So he loves it, but he might not like it at all.
Yeah.
I think he's still. Okay. I think my brother's still waiting to do Rocky 2 with us.
I was going to say, we asked him to be on Stars Born.
We are going to have all on some day. But I am glad just glad we finally did this.
I think the last thing I saw Bradley Cooper, and of course we all saw him in the 2025 film Superman, which he was, that was nice.
Terrible movie.
Rocky 2.
Yeah, he was.
Who was in that?
He was in Superman. He was a surprise. He played,
don't spoil it, Mikey.
Well,
spoilers.
Him and James Gunn go way back because he's James Gunn's right.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh yeah, that's true.
Yep.
What was a sad movie? This movie or Manchester by the Sea?
Oh, Manchester by the Sea is sadder.
I mean, Manchester by the Sea has sadder circumstances, obviously, which you brought up. I mean,
I just think overall,
this is just a sad love story. That's
both
great.
One though, alcohol gets in the way.
Great.
Fine movie.
What's a better movie?
I think Manchester by the Sea.
That's rough. That might be better acted, maybe, but I might enjoy. This one's more enjoyable because it has some more.
You might be right. Yes, you might be right. Also, they're both so good. I don't know. They're both way fucking better than Bohemian Rhapsody.
And all roads lead back there.
I didn't bring it up. Actually, I did. But you got anything else?
I don't.
On this masterpiece. Well, is it a masterpiece? It's great.
I think it might be.
I think it's great. Okay, I hope so, Mikey. Otherwise, you hate the other movie that you saw.
No, I didn't say that.
I know. I'm kidding. You think Freddie Mercury what?
Didn't he sing background on this movie too?
Freddie Mercury?
Hey,
that would be tough to do.
You got to hire better writers.
I know. He does.
Delivery's there.
Did we talk about our next movie?
You know what's funny? I don't remember if we did, and I have no recollection of what our next movie is.
It's a good thing I'm here because you know what they say, Dave. If you can't spot the sucker in the first half hour on the podcast, then you are the sucker.
Now,
you know what I'm talking about, Dave? No. 1998, going back to Matt Damon, Ed Norton, John Malkovich, 1998's Rounders. All-time classic.
Rounders. I haven't seen that movie in so long.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's going to be, for you, it's going to be like Buckner walking back into Shay.
Oh, my God. It's good. Mikey, you ever see it?
Yes. Probably, 30 years ago, whenever, pretty much when it came out. So, yes, Rounders next time. Very excited. So, once you hear the Rounders, then it comes back to this because we edited out Dave's talking about my parents and Born Again. Rounders next time. Very excited about that. Until then, you can follow us and Find Movies, Find Spirits on Instagram, Find Movies on Blue Sky, and of course at fansnotexperts.
You can follow Mikey into the woods when he's chasing kids.
Yeah. You know what's funny is if you like that joke, guess what? You're gonna hear it again next time and the time after that. That's the best thing about David. He'll find a joke and he will use it forever.
Well, we know who likes the joke the most. The person that laughs hardest.
That's true. Nobody laughs at their joke more than this guy.
He's the Jackson Maine of. He's the Lady Gaga of.
He's keeping it hardcore.
Self-joke laughing.
Christopher, are there any parting words from you?
That's it, Michael. Happy we finally did this.
I am too. Finally got. Sometimes I need a little
you fellas
nudge.
liked it.
I gotta figure a movie that I gotta make Mikey watch that I've always wanted him to watch.
Yeah.
What is that movie?
Well,
Suggest it to me. Text me, and then we'll talk about it. Yeah. You have some good suggestions. We'll run it by the board.
Some great suggestions.
Some of the best suggestions. David, are there any parting words before we leave from you?
No.
I wish my life was a non-stop Hollywood movie. fantasy world of celluloid villains and heroes. Because celluloid heroes never feel any pain. And celluloid heroes never really die.
Madonna's
Let the
nipples were
crying
really-
begin.
Nipples in this movie were fierce.
They were.
Yes.
She could have cut glass with those nips.
This is what we,
I'm
this
just.
is-
This was the extra 15 minutes. Clearly went towards
it was to wake
nip
up.
jokes. So, Dave, I made Mikey watch 2 movies today. 2 movies. We'll see if he likes either. We'll see if it goes 0 for 2. We'll see if it goes 1 for 2. We'll see if it goes 2.
I
Don't make the
I
face.
already know the answer.
I don't care.
I already know the answer.
Okay.
When we were workshopping the Madonna joke, he that I gave him. That's right,
Yep.
me. Because I was well.
All right, stop the pod. Don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can hear me okay? Because my microphone isn't loud in my ears. But...
Mm-hmm.
Fans not experts.